while an investigation takes place. Then they get a letter back, similar to this one from Chase, received by a young man who had sent a goodwill letter. Here it is. Thank you for contacting Chase. I appreciate this opportunity to assist you with your request to remove the late payment remarks from your credit bureau report for the account ending in 3545. I would like to assure you that your satisfaction is important to us. I have researched all available options to see if the late remark could be removed, but unfortunately, we are unable to remove the late payment information reporting on your credit report for this account. To make exceptions would not be equitable to our other card members. Derogatory information is reported when an account is more than 30 days delinquent. The Fair Credit Reporting Act requires the bank to accurately report all information regarding a customer's account history. To preserve the integrity of the credit reporting system, we are unable to alter valid information reporting to the credit reporting agencies. We sincerely apologize that we are unable to meet your expectations concerning this matter. If you have any further questions, please reply using the Secure Message Center. Sincerely, Customer Support Specialist. After this discouraging response, the young man emailed the CEO. An executive responded by saying they could not make any changes because the record was accurate. So not only was it a waste of his time, but now he cannot dispute it with the credit bureaus because Chase has verified it in writing from him that he was in fact late. Important note, forget the goodwill letter. If you have one uncharacteristic late, use the fact to support your claim that you were never late and the error is in theirs. If you have 60-day or 90-day late payments, if you have a series of late payments, it is highly unlikely that the creditor is going to erase them all in one fell swoop just because you ask. Chances are they are already a little more than miffed about not getting paid on time as agreed. You have cost them extra money by the loss of revenue by making them spend time and postage chasing down the payment you owed. So if you write and say, hey, will you delete my 90-day late payment, they are likely to respond with a big fat forget it. So how do the pros get those deep lates off of reports? They do it gradually, one step at a time, is their secret recipe. First, they challenge the 90-day late payment without saying anything about the 60-day late or 30-day late. They contend that you might have been 89 days late, but you were never 90 days late, and that this severe late payment is penalizing your score more than it should. They remind them that the Fair Credit Reporting Act makes it illegal to report false information, so the 90-day remark must be removed. Then after that success, they challenge the 60-day late payment, and finally the 30-day late. This is why it takes more than one time to clear up credit with deep delinquencies. They don't get a 90-day late payment deleted all at once in 30 days. And the people, including certain authors, who claim to repair all credit fast are making false claims. They're baiting you with the promise of fast and then switching you to the time true method later, which is actually dishonest. Personally, I would never work with or recommend a service or book that promised fast or quick results, because that is not the reality for most people. Instead of looking for someone who promises fast, I would look for an honest professional who promises persistence. This step-by-step gradual process has been used by professional credit repair services for decades. The law allows consumers to challenge any creditor's record. The law requires transparency. Most companies don't have meticulous records handy, and going back to to the archives takes time and money. They would rather delete the late payment than pay someone to take the time to prove it. If a disaster caused your late payments, if you were kidnapped at gunpoint and thrown in a cave for 90 days, that could be a sympathetic reason for being late. But even if you could write a story like that, many creditors would still deny your request to delete the late payment. They'll say something like, "We're sorry you were kidnapped, but you should have set up autopay to prevent being late." Their thinking is that it's not their fault you were kidnapped, so they shouldn't have to suffer the consequences of not getting paid as agreed. This is why you shouldn't bother writing about your hospital stay, the hurricane that hit your house, the bad divorce, or any other disaster. If you do, you're admitting that you were, in fact, late, which only hurts you even more. I spoke with a person who said later that her payments were due to being victim of the terrorist attack on 9/11. She wrote a letter explaining this, fully expecting to receive cooperation from the creditor. It didn't work. Don't count on a creditor having a human heart. Don't ask for sympathy. The approach that works is the approach that says, "I am innocent and you have posted false information," which federal law requires you to correct. This approach the professionals use, and the approach of the letters included with this book. Coming up next, clearing up the mystery about how professionals get the more serious delinquencies removed from people's credit reports.